Hey y'all, it's Taylor. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the first video on A Tiny Taste. Today, I'm going to be talking with a fellow Texas State student about her cooking habits here at school and while she's a full-time student. And then at the end of the video, we're going to go through a quick and easy recipe for backyard burgers just like you would have back home with mom and dad. Thanks for stopping by and I hope you enjoy. Hey y'all, I'm back with my friend Brenda. She's also a fellow Texas State student and right now she's just going to tell us a little bit about herself, her major, what she does during the day, and how much time she has left over.
Well, I'm Brenda. I'm a sophomore at Texas State. I am a marketing major, a full-time student, and I am a member of Sigma Phi Lambda, and I'm also outreach chair for that organization.
Awesome. That sounds like it takes up a lot of your time. How much time would you say you have at the end of the day to come home, relax, do whatever you need to do, eat dinner, and everything like that?
Well, by the time I get out of class, it's about like 2 o'clock, and then I go to the gym, I do my homework, and then by that time it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock, so not too much time.
Too much time. All right, well, do you normally cook for yourself at dinner for you and your roommates? Do you have frozen dinners? What's normally your thing around dinner time at the house?
Most days of the week I have a frozen dinner just because I really don't have very much time, and I've also never really learned any recipes to make anything.
Well, was that what you did back home, or did mom and dad cook? I mean, that was my thing, mom and dad cook.
Yeah,
so.
mom and dad cooked all the time.
All right, cool. Well, if it's okay with you, I'd like to take you into the kitchen and show you a quick and easy recipe for some burgers like you'd have back home, if that sounds all right with you.
Sounds great.
All right, let's do it. All right, y'all, now we're in the kitchen and we're gonna make some backyard burgers. This is my mom and dad's just little recipe for some burgers at home, but today we're gonna do a twist on it and make them indoors on the stove top. So we're gonna get started. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna start out with a pound of fatty meat and then a pound of leaner meat. And then what you're gonna do, and I'll let Brenda take the reins here, is you're gonna pour about like a fourth of the bottle of ketchup into it. So I'll let you go to town on that. Okay, and then you're gonna take your Worcestershire sauce. You can get this just on the ketchup aisle at the grocery store. It's a steak sauce that we're gonna use for flavor. And it's gonna be probably a few tablespoons, 2 or 3, just depending on how much meat you had. Like I said, I have 2 pounds, so I'd probably do about 2 tablespoons. And you're gonna wanna go in with your spices after that. So you're gonna start off with just basic salt and pepper. Just gonna shake that for about 10 seconds each. And you're gonna want a little more pepper than you do salt, just because you don't want it to be too salty. There's nothing worse than over salted meat, but you do want that pepper to infuse the flavors together. And then, once you're done with the salt and pepper, you're gonna go in with a little bit of lemon pepper, just to add a bit of a citrusy flavor to balance out all of the bitterness of the ketchup and the Worcestershire that you've got. And you're gonna shake that in there just a little bit, and that's good. You don't wanna overpower it with lemon. It's not lemon chicken, it's a burger. So, you gotta be careful with that. And then we're gonna go with some garlic powder. And we're probably just gonna do about a pinch of garlic powder because a little goes a long way when you've got garlic. You're gonna come in with some onion powder. Onion powders have a little bit of a shaker. If you don't have a shaker on your onion powder, just do about a pinch like you did the garlic powder. And then that's it with your spices. If you're at home and if you're of 21, you can put a splash of red wine. We like to use Côtes du Rhône, but I am not at home with mom and dad, so we're gonna skip the wine. But if you do have that at home, it really adds to the flavor and makes the burgers a lot more tender than they will be regularly without it. So that's an option that you have to do with that. And now we're gonna get nice and dirty and we're gonna go in with our hands and mash the meat up and get all the ingredients together. So we're gonna let Brenda take the wheels here. Getting it nice and mixed up. Once you've gotten your hands good and dirty, as you can see Brenda has done, your meat will come out looking nice in this pretty red marbled looking meat that you've got here with all the ingredients mixed in. And the next step obviously is to form your patty. We'll go ahead and let Ms. Dirty Hands do the honors and form our patties. You'll want to take a big, I'll show you how to do it first, get my ring off here. You're going to want to take a big, nice chunk, just a big handful of meat, and you'll just kind of ball it up like you would, you know, when you're a kid and you're messing with Play-Doh and stuff like that. And you're going to notice that the meat, it's not as stiff as you'd like it to be. So it's going to break a little whenever you're trying to form the patties. So you're going to have a nice, smush it down, a nice big beefy burger. Once you get all your meat used, you should come out with about 5 generously large patties like this. Once you get them nice and formed and smushed down, they're gonna cook down a little bit in the pan. So they won't be as overwhelmingly large as that. So now let's get these in the pan. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start over here at a nice, already warmed up pan on medium to high heat that you've left sitting here for just about 5 minutes. You don't wanna ruin your pan. And what you'll do is you're just gonna start out with 2 of your patties if they are this big, because you don't wanna get too many in the pan, and set it on down, and it'll make a nice sizzle like that. Go. You're gonna let those brown up on either side. You're gonna cook them about 5 minutes on each side. So we'll check back here when these guys are ready to put the cheese on. All right, Brenda, so come take a look at these burgers and see what they look like. You see how they have kind of the golden crusted, a little bit of a char on the bottom of them. That's how you know they're getting cooked on the inside. We'll go ahead and come over here and show everybody what it looks like. You see how it's got the char on the outside. Ooh, bumps in the kitchen. And then, so that's when you're gonna know that it's time to put the cheese on. So when you get back in here and your cheese is nice and melted, oh, you lost a towel. Brenda will bring you the plate over. And you'll just slide your burger onto your bun. And there we go. We've got 2 nice, well done burgers. And there you go. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Easy enough, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks guys for stopping in. I hope you can try this recipe at home. Thanks for letting Brenda come by and interview with me and cook some food. We had a lot of fun, and we'll see you guys next time.
It's not open.
There you go.
This is nasty.
Really
Find all
get in
the
there.
frozen pieces.
Make
That
sure your
was
meat is defrosted.
Really cold and frozen right here. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's like freezing my fingers. If you're hot, maybe you should take some of this frozen meat. It'll cool you down.
This is making you uncomfortable.
Hold up.
Una